What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew, Tuesday morning, and we are feeling a little frothy. And we have Cecil Martinez with the El Red Rooster here, right?
That's right. El Red Rooster. Actually, the Rooster's back in action today.
Rooster is back in action.
Rooster, yep.
I think you need a little mascot. You need a little rooster out there on the street. Just, you know how they have like the mascots on when they have like
The tax season.
Yeah, just somebody on the street just waving to people. You need a rooster, man.
Just I heard crackheads are really good with that. Give them a little headphones and just let them dance.
Right? Let them rock and roll.
Cover them up and let them dance.
Get them in a rooster suit.
That's right.
Get them in a rooster suit, dude. You'd go national.
I would.
You would go national. People would be like, "What the hell? How come there's a rooster dancing around downtown Templeton?"
Yeah, no doubt. What'd be cool too is if I just got a blow up red rooster. A blow up one on the top of the truck, and then when the wind comes, it just kind of moves around. So a big old, 10-foot rooster on the top of the truck. Plug it in and pops up, and it'd just be like, bam! Downtown Templeton, El Red Rooster.
I got so many jokes about that.
Huh?
I have so many jokes about that.
Why? What is it?
Never mind.
Is it? Can we not say it on the show?
It's not appropriate.
Oh. Hey, so real quick, what we got to do is we got to go to YouTube because we're building our YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Do you know about YouTube?
A little bit. I mean, I've seen some stuff.
So YouTube. You know how YouTube was founded?
No. No idea.
It's a funny story. So
let's hear it then.
So YouTube was. So remember, they used to call TV the boob tube.
Yeah.
Right. So Alexander Sanchez started YouTube back in the 90s.
Oh, wow.
And so him and his buddies were partying, and so they're like, "Oh, boob tube." He's like, "Hey, you," and he'd call people you. So he started calling this YouTube, and he started filming little videos of like stupid stuff, like dogs doing stuff, or cats humping the mice and weird stuff like that, right? And so he started this thing called YouTube. And people started watching it. Back then, it was so, like, you would have to, it's not like it is now. It's on your apps and everything like that. So people would have to go out and, as it goes up. And
do that one more time, because I don't think I quite got that.
Like the old dial-up. Remember the old dial-up?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that crap? Okay,
wait around forever.
Yeah, you said, it's like all these weird noises and stuff. And you're sitting there waiting, and you're like, all right,
bong
cool.
loads. Just
you're
waiting.
Like, cool, I can't wait to see that naked picture. Man, back searching porn back in those days, I mean, you had to work for it. You might as well just go down to the store and get yourself a Playboy.
Yeah, no doubt.
So how's the baby life treating you, brother?
Baby life is great.
Yeah?
Baby life is really good. Yeah, man, it's a whole different experience, and very, very, very blessed to have what I have, and I can't thank God enough, and it's really cool, and yeah, it's a total trip. Life's changed, mentality's changed, everything, and yeah, it's just cool watching him give him his bottle, and he's just like, rah, just like he's gonna be when he's 21 or whenever he starts drinking. Give me beer.
Whenever he starts drinking, look at you, dude.
Hey, man,
it's gonna be early. He's gonna have his first beer when he's like 8.
Probably.
Yep.
Maybe not 8, but I mean, like, maybe. After he does
10?
some work, yeah, he's got to do at least 15, 16 hours worth of work.
Hey, Dad,
like
can I get a Miller? All right,
Miller,
son.
Coors Original.
Dad, can I get a banquet?
That's right.
Yeah, Dad, can I get a banquet? All right, son, you go bale all those hay, and then again.
That's right.
You and your cousin.
Oh man, yeah, my cousins. Well, they'd be older, so they're gonna sit there and they're gonna be there. It's gonna be like, hey, Cole, hey Lucas, can you go to the store and buy me some booze?
Right.
It's gonna be great.
Oh,
but
dude. Back in those, let's see, in how many years is that? 12 years. So 12 years old, 12 years from now, dude, he'll be able to go and pick it up with a drone. Somebody will have some sort of hack. Somebody have something.
Oh yeah,
where you
totally.
can just bring beer to your house to the ranch with the drone.
Yeah,
So,
I've heard, back in the day when that was early 90s, fake IDs. Having fake IDs are really tough to get, and you get somebody that kind of look like you sometimes. Or
that's what I did.
My first fake ID, my only fake ID, I should say, was a expired Mexican driver's license, and the guy looked like me, and I just spoke some Spanglish Spanish when I'd go up to the spot, and they wouldn't know, and I would just point to the birth date, and talk to them in Spanish, and they'd just be like, yeah, okay, and pass along, and it worked. I mean, it totally worked.
Back in those days, it was a little less, serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, back then it was just like kids just trying to buy some, a 12 or
totally.
or a 6-pack or a party ball or something like that. But now, I mean, they actually go to the extent with these fake IDs to where they are, because now when they test and check to make sure, identify a fake ID, if I mean, they have those holograms, they have the little barcode that actually pops up things. And it wasn't so much like now as you just have somebody's old expired ID.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this, all right.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's close enough, type deal. So they sell it, but now it's like these fake ID. Oh, they're masterized.
Yeah.
I mean, you sit there, even to the fact when they run it, everything pops up.
Yep. Totally. And it used to be. I mean, now it's like, I think it's like, from what the rumor on the streets, like $100, $50 to get a fake ID, and it works and it passes the
$150.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I need $150.
Yeah,
what's
they
it
got
for, kid? Oh, just we're gonna go down here and have a good time. So I just need some money to to get in.
My daughter got one years ago, and I lost my mind when I saw it. And I don't know why.
Your little girl.
You know how I don't know. It was just, well, she was my hell on wheels, kid anyways, but it was like always like, it's like little things that set you off. It's like, why? I did that stuff when I was a kid. I mean, hell, if my kids were to be my parents when I was a kid, I mean, I'm like the worst, but it's like these kids nowadays, and then you got like kids like Robbie, they're so smart, they know way more than you. Oh, yeah, and when you get like these fake IDs, like I would have got a fake ID and they pulled it up and it would have been some, Oriental guy.
Some dude flipping them off.
Yeah, and it's like, you're immediately going to jail.
Yeah.
Now it's like slide through and everything's just so crazy. But
yeah, it's high tech, man.
Yeah, it's no more just walking down to the store and going, hey, can you put that on my parents' tab? And
wow, that's pretty serious.
That was the
old
No more
days. Going to the pit. No more going to the riverbed to party. No more going here.
You don't think they'd go to the riverbed and party anymore?
Not as much. There's so many houses on the riverbed, and everybody's like, they're partying. I mean, you got to go way out in BFE.
I think that's what the kids at Templeton need to bring back. They need to bring back the riverbed parties under the bridge.
I don't remember partying under the bridge. I remember partying in the riverbed, the pit, up above by the cop shop. I don't know, by the highway patrol station back there. We partied there, and then we had...
then you had your parties down there past the state hospital out there Halcyon on the road back there.
Way back there. Shandon. We got to Shandon, go to the Slab in Shandon and party. And then I remember Rick Morrison and a couple other people, they had a power line party. They had a big old party. I think I was like in 8th grade. They had a big old party underneath the power lines. Bonfires, DJs, and they asked if they could hook up electricity to their barn, and so we let them hook up electricity and we partied. I mean, it was big old bonfires. That was a party. In fact, every time I go over there once in a while when I'm farming that piece, I look down and I'm like, oh, there's a beer can from way back when, or I'm like, oh, I remember that party, but it was cool. Things were different. Back in the day, Templeton was pretty lawless and raw.
Just North County alone.
Yeah, in general, yeah.
I mean, Templeton, Tascadero, Paso, Tascadero and Paso is always funny because Tascadero and Paso, there was this like clash, this rivalry when it came to, parties. Tascadero and Templeton, because they're kind of like cousins, it's like, it's okay. Because I had friends over in the Templeton side. So we'd cruise over to Templeton party, Templeton, whatever. Paso never really got into the Paso, clique, but then again, Paso also to Templeton. So Templeton was like this,
middle.
It was like the cousin.
Yeah.
It was like the cousin to the two, big towns and big schools and stuff like that. So
that's right. Because we were considered small potatoes because we didn't have a stoplight. We didn't have fast food. We didn't have nothing.
Right.
Like it was just
gas stations.
No, we did. We had Chevron, which is really expensive back then. It was the only one. Now it's crazy, but that was it. You would just hope you made it to Chevron when you'd come in. Like, I'm in a gas. Go to Chevron.
Right.
And you'd come in a song and a dance.
Song and a dance.
Yep, a prayer.
Well, cool. It's 7:48 right now. Let's take a break. Give our sponsors some love.
Sweet.
And so we'll be right back to the Morning Brew with Cecil Martinez, and we're talking all things North County.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
What's up, North County? We're back here on the Morning Brew here with Cecil Martinez and the El Red Rooster, and we're talking all things North County. And we're actually talking about how kids should party in the riverbed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah?
Before we get to that, let's talk to Lori Bryant.
Let's talk to Lori. I bet Lori partied in the riverbed. Lori, good morning. How are you doing, first of all?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I can't hear you. Eric. Oh, look at
Turn
me.
it up.
Oh, I just
Turn
saw.
it up.
Look at me. I look like Jack Nicholson with my glasses on. Right?
Minus the hair.
Yeah.
Can I get your autograph?
Mine is the hair. Lori, so Lori, did you party in the riverbed when you were a kid?
Heck yeah.
See? Party in
Heck
the
yeah.
riverbed.
You
And
Houston's
in Paso,
cool like that.
Peachy Canyon.
Oh,
Peachy Canyon
that's
was another
Peachy
place.
Canyon. Remember that pull out? About probably a mile up Peachy Canyon to the right hand side, right? On that
That's right.
That little where it drops down the hill and it just opens up. I forgot about that.
See, remember that? That was another place. PR Hill. We used to go up to PR Hill and go up there. I'm giving away all the spots. I can't tell everybody all this
No,
stuff.
we
This
need
is all
we need to
secret.
bring these back. This needs to be vintage retro stuff. The kids need to start going
Yeah.
back and partying at all these old places that's still probably there. We know the riverbed is.
Probably.
I hope it is.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
the riverbed
if
is.
you went North River Road and you'd go right to the riverbed right there, at the end of where you cross, and we'd always stay on the other side because the sheriffs would come on one side and then we'd hop to the other side thinking we were cool.
Right? They can't get you from there.
Well, Kelsey,
That's right.
Kelsey Hazelton says, I'm sure Lori has stories.
Oh yeah,
Lots and lots of stories.
Lori
For the
has
info,
stories.
Kelsey.
Well, awesome. Well, what's been going on here since the last time we talked to you?
Well, we had another pursuit yesterday in Arroyo Grande, and they caught him as well. I mean, our agencies are just on it this week. They're all over the place. Did have a fire off 41. A trailer caught on fire, a semi-truck trailer caught on fire, and it caused havoc all night. But now the lanes are all open again. There was a big fire in Bradley, and that's pretty much it. It didn't have a lot going on other than that, thankfully, yesterday. And today, and that rainstorm, I don't know, I missed it. It never rains here.
The storm blew past us. Yeah, the storm went south instead of over the top of us. So there we go.
It went to Fiji.
Yeah, yeah, it went the other
we
direction.
We're looking
so.
at possibly rain this weekend.
Yeah,
Don't forget, this weekend it might rain a little bit. Today is going to be a little bit overcast, but it's going to be another gorgeous day. I can't even talk this morning. And other than that, I mean, like it looks like good. It's a happy day.
Perfect. Well,
Hey, Cecil, I want to see that rooster on top of your truck when I drive through Templeton. That I want to see.
Oh, Cecil doesn't have his ears in today.
Oh.
So Lori says she wants to see that rooster on the top of your truck this week.
Oh, wow. That would be cool. I'm working on it.
Lori, I'm working. Come get some tacos, though. Let's talk.
Yeah.
There you
I'm
go.
serious. Bye.
Awesome. Well, Lori, we appreciate you calling in and keeping us all up to date of what's happening in the North County, and we will have a conversation tomorrow, and you have a great day.
Hey, you too. Take care, you guys.
All right,
I
bye-bye.
haven't said hi to Eric all
Bye,
week.
Lori.
I feel really bad.
Hi.
Eric knows you love
Bye,
him.
Cecil.
I'm
Bye-bye.
awake. Bye-bye.
I love him. I love him to death. Bye.
Slow County News, Lori Bryant, 29,000 followers and growing.
All right.
Hey, so great news. I was able to log in. Evidently, I was on the wrong account, so you can't. So now I'm on YouTube. I'm over here with Kelsey, Eric's mom and dad, and Teresa. All right, we need more people.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we need more people. Share YouTube. Share.
We have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
There is an accident on Los Tablas at the signal. So if you are traveling on Los Tablas at the signal, there's an accident.
Dude, what is it's just congestion, and they're building more. Did you see they're building more
Horrible.
houses over there? I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's houses. I'm hoping it's not more.
They have the psych ward going in. That was a big fight.
No, I thought
for.
that got shut down.
I think it went through. I remember talking about it. They wanted to put it like kind of like not a halfway house, but
Yeah.
so it got shut down, huh?
I thought so.
No.
I know the big talk is, well, now the big talk is the
24-hour convenience store.
That's over there on Vineyard, right?
I think it's on Los Tablas.
No, oh yeah, you're right. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's
And
the
houses,
construction.
Like that's the middle of Templeton. I mean, that's like the hub. That's gonna be. I mean, come on, guys. One lane road in and out and going in and out, and then you have a bike lane, and then you got people late for work. You got the hospital coming in, or the hospital that's there. It's not coming in, and you're gonna have all that traffic. So okay, you're gonna have all that traffic, and then the ambulance comes in because somebody's flatlining. And I mean, let's be honest, folks. Nobody moves over really when the sirens go. Some of them do, some don't.
Right.
But majority of people. And then the worst is when it goes by, and then you get the people that just hop in behind it so they can go fast. And I mean, you gotta have at least a 4-lane road, 2 ways in, 2 ways out, and then you gotta widen that thing, man.
And this is TAG, right?
Well, TAG is a Templeton advisory group, and they can only give suggestions. They're kind of like a toothless monster. They don't have a lot of teeth. They can make suggestions, but ultimately it's the county of San Luis Obispo that vote on it and decide what we do. We can TAG only make suggestions. So they do a good job. I mean, well, there's some people on there that wouldn't.
So they got the big tower going in across from the Peddler's Corral up there, right next to the freeway. So they got that going in. They've got this 24-hour convenience store, car wash. I mean, all kinds of crap that's kind of on the table right now, which, the residents and the houses behind that over there at Peterson Ranch and, that area obviously are in uproar because it's like, dude, really?
Yeah. But that's growth. I mean, unfortunately, that's, you don't like it because your neighborhood's one thing and then people have it. I mean, it's just.
You already can't get the hell out of Templeton, with just the amount of people and traffic and stores or, businesses that are here now.
It's a booming town. Everybody wants a piece of the pie, but unfortunately, there's only so much land.
Right.
And you start having things, and it just gets more and more congested, and pretty soon it's stagnant. I mean, it's not stagnant, but it's stale. You can't get around. I mean, it's Templeton's packed. Do you ever go into town when school's coming in?
Yeah, it sucks.
You better
That's why there's an accident on Los Tablas.
Pretty much.
So everybody's trying to get in a rush, and you got school that's starting in 3 minutes, and people are hauling ass, and people are needed to get to work.
Yeah, totally. You pull out of your driveway, and you better be going freeway speed before you get on the road, because otherwise, people are just mobbing. So it's
Mobbing. What does mobbing mean? That sounds like 80s slang.
Yeah, kind of 80s, 90s mobbing, just just mobbing, just booking.
Hey, did you get bah? It's like so last week we do you know what hoser means?
But yeah, come on. Hey, Hoser, eh?
Hey,
you ever watch
take off, you hoser.
Hey, Strange Brews.
Strange Brew. So we talked about that last week, and I looked up hoser. Hoser means it's the the Canadian version of a hillbilly or a redneck.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. You can have the El Red Rooster hosers.
Hosers, yeah, there you go. I tried to get my friend, Steve, Nemi would call him Steve Nemsick. He produces documentaries and stuff like that for a while there. I'm like, hey, Nemi, we got to do a remake of Strange Brew. We got to do a remake of Strange Brew or, modify it. And a lot of people, that movie was just, it's a classic. I think it is anyway.
Totally. It's a total classic, but, it's lost kind of its momentum, over the years.
Yeah,
and so that would be a great show because right now the Park Cinemas in Paso is showing football games on Sundays.
Oh.
So I don't know if you know that or not, but America's team played last Sunday.
Who's that?
The Cowboys.
Oh, they lost.
I know. Well, they didn't want to. They did not want to beat the Cardinals.
They didn't want
Yeah.
Come on, listen. That hole, Randy.
Listen. Here's the deal. So it's all based on position when they start going into the playoffs, and they also have to think about next year as far as the draft. So
because they're going to be so down, they're not going to win any games that they're going to get a free
So
win?
strategically, they choose to lose games based on where they want to sit in their draft because they don't want to get number one pick. Who wants number one pick? They want to get
So correct me if I'm wrong. To get the number one pick, you have to be the worst team in the NFL.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
So what you're telling me is that the Cowgirls want to go down and be the worst team in the NFL, so they can get the number one pick.
No, that's
because they were 2-0 and they got beat by
that's what I'm saying is they don't
team.
need the number one pick. You know what I'm saying? And they don't need to be last on the pick chart either. So they're basically just going to lose just enough games to get who they want to get.
Folks, listen to the true Cowboys fan. Listen to his strategy. But let's just not talk about that. Let's talk about the bottle of tequila you owe me from last year's bet. How's that coming along?
It's
because you wait. Let me
It's
guess.
actually being made right now.
You want to make sure so you can get the top pick of the litter?
No,
because you're just losing.
No.
Hey, have you guys ever seen that movie Grumpy Old Men?
Yeah.
That's kind of what you guys sound like right now. Get off my lawn. Where's my tequila?
You putz.
You putz.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, I already told you. I'll get you the bottle before weeks. Let's see. Cowboys. I think they play October 16th, right? Cowboys
That's coming up.
Yeah. Let's see. Dallas and Niners. Let's see.
Niners.
That's October 8th, next weekend, next Sunday.
Peddler's Corral. Oh, yeah, folks. If you guys aren't doing anything on October 8th, we've got a big old event going down at the Peddler's Corral in Escalera Wines.
Okay, so we're going to have to bring a bigger TV then.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So, because the Cowboys and the Niners play the 5 o'clock game.
So that means you got to go shopping for a nice, good bottle of tequila.
Okay, we might not be recording Monday morning.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some sports, yeah?
Yeah.
Local sports.
So we got Templeton's traveling down to Lompoc tonight. So they've got a Thursday night game. So the high school is based on referee shortages and stuff like that. Now are having to kind of spread the referees out, and so Friday night games obviously a big draw on our local referees. Saturday youth football games, Saturday college games. So now some of the high schools, some of them are even playing on Wednesday nights.
What?
Just based on the referee shortage.
Wow,
Yep.
I didn't know there was such a shortage.
Yeah, it's drastic shortage actually. It's a drastic shortage. They're down. I believe what Bob said, about 50% from what their normal capacity or their normal operating of referees.
Well, that's massive. 50%. That's half.
Well, you got to think about it. There's no young referees. They're all the older guys. I mean, some of these guys, I'm concerned. I'm concerned,
Concerned.
But I think there's a lot of things that come into that. A lot of things that come into that as parents. Games. Getting hassled, getting heckled, getting. I mean, I'm guilty of it. And screaming at a ref. So and they don't get paid a whole lot either. So it's like. Okay, so it's like, is it, the $100 that I'm going to make tonight, is it worth, this?
Ridicule.
Totally. Where parents follow them out to the cars. Let's see, we're down in Lompoc. That's where you guys are going this weekend for youth football. But we were down in Lompoc where the referees locked themselves in the not the bathroom, but like the storage area, because of something that happened during the game time, and the parents were just like crazy, to where they feared for their safety, so they locked themselves, and the sheriffs had to come. And
Wow.
but I mean, and that's youth football. That was youth football. That wasn't even high school.
Parents, it's just a game. Your time to play sports are long gone. It's your kids' game. Just remember, they're human too. And what you think you saw is different what somebody else saw. It's all subjective. If you want to do a better job, go out there, become a ref.
Oh yeah,
be the ref, and think about what you're teaching your kids too. Think about what you're teaching your kids when you act like that, because it's just at the end it's just a game. You win, you lose, just like in life.
Just like in life, you live, you die.
Yep, you win,
right?
You lose, you live, you die. Goes your way sometimes.
Or you get kicked in the balls.
Yep, you get a windfall, or you get cracked in the nuts. I mean, it's just it. So
all that stuff.
And granted, sometimes I've seen some calls where the refs, you're just like, come on, man. Especially watching my nephew play soccer, I'd be like, dude, come on. But they're trying, and I mean, it's just tough, and you want your kids to do well, and you really want them to win, but sometimes it's just not in the cards, and that's just the way it plays. I mean, it happens on the national level. I mean, you're reading about some of the blown calls. I guess there's a big blown call last night between the Cubs and the Braves. And, they even said it egregious, foul ball call. And the Cubs got on a rally, and I think the Brew beat the Braves, and the Braves manager got ejected because he was complaining. I mean, it happens all the time. Even in football, there's bad calls. And it changes.
Can't we just all get along?
That's right.
Come on. Can't we just
all meet in the riverbed?
Let's just all get along, just one punch, okay? That's it. One punch, meet up, face to face, you get one shot.
Dude, what do you think about one shot? What do you think about the slap challenge? I'm sure you've seen it.
Oh, hell yeah.
You've seen it where they
That's getting pretty damn, I mean...
They got women doing it. They got kids. They got these big burly guys. And they get all like... I mean, in reality, it's like you're not just slapping on the side of it. Like, people are strategically aiming for the temple to go for the kill shot. Like, okay, I mean, somebody's going to get pounded with, like, a hand, a club. It's like 50 pounds, and some big old beefy dude or chick is smacking it, and you hit them in the temple. Yeah, they're going to get knocked out. I mean, that's the softest part of your brain.
Have you ever seen the slow motion of that?
Sure I have.
When they do the super slow motion, I mean, you literally watch somebody's head and just change in a direction that you just go... It's like you just take a silly putty and go like that,
like a cartoon.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. And it's like some of these big guys and like the chicks, the women, and some of these women are not bad looking either.
Yeah.
They're not just a big old muffy dogs.
And they have all the sponsors.
Yeah.
Who came up with this? I mean, it's kind of smart. I mean, what does that say? Not only that, but what does it say about us as a society?
And these guys have. These are 100% concussion aftermaths at every single event.
Yeah.
So that you have a concussion every single week. So therefore, they have to take their protocols. Coming back into the sport.
How long is that? If you're a professional slap boxer, I don't know what it's what it's called. How long is your professional career? I mean, 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years? Are you just a vegetable?
A week. Some guys are their career goes like that.
Wow.
You're talking like a 1 week. First run in, you're out. Season-ending smack. Season-ending smack. I think what I think they should do is I think this should be divorce court. I think I think the smack should be divorce court. Now that would take off, okay? To where they sign up. Okay, guess what? Last one standing gets the house. Okay.
Yeah.
Last one standing gets the kids. Okay. Whatever it is, but divorce court smackdown.
Okay, between you and Jen, who would win?
Jen.
No answer.
I'm no comment. I'm not.
She would totally.
I'm not. She's batshit crazy.
She would go. She would like flip the switch, and you'd see like whole different level of crazy.
No, she doesn't have the power. But now my daughter, Kylie, on the other hand, I would like to tangle with her. I would like to see. I would like to see her in a like an MMA fight. I'm going to talk to Lee, see if they're going to have like an MMA during the Creston Classic Rodeo next year. I'm going to enter my daughter. I'm going to enter my daughter in the MMA, because she can throat punch you without, you don't even know it's coming. You're just sitting there like this, whack.
Bruce Lee style, Bruce Lee speed.
It's so funny. We were sitting there talking one night, like we hang out with the kids and stuff like that. And Ryan, I'm like, Ryan, have you ever been throat punched? He's like, yeah, by Kylie.
By my own sister,
By
Dad.
my own sister.
My own sister.
Oh, hey, it's 8:08. Let's take another break.
All right.
And we'll come back with more divorce court smackdown on What's Up North County Morning Brew.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, and we are actually signing up Eric and his wife for the SmackDown contest. Last one standing gets to sleep in the bed for a week. The other one sleeps outside on the cot.
Damn it.
In the chicken coop. In the chicken coop.
In the chicken coop.
Damn it.
Yeah. Fresh eggs. Raw, but
The
whatever.
eggs are slowing down, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Production slowing down?
Yeah, eggs production slowing down. I think the chickens are on a semi-chicken strike.
They're on the
Yeah.
auto chicken strike?
Yeah.
So-
Yep, they're on the strike. They're basically following suit. They're becoming domesticated, and they're doing like everybody else. They want more money. They want more comfort in their pens.
Benefits and
They want more benefits.
less
you know.
hours.
Less hours. They're tired of people trying to pull their eggs out of their ass. It's just they're just they feel a little violated.
Dang. Tough.
Yeah.
Tough life.
Chickens,
Tough
poor
life.
chickens, man.
You know what? We haven't talked about a damn thing other than
Because you guys have been arguing the whole show.
let's talk about this, Eric. We have the long walk home.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the long walk home. So the Echo Shelters last weekend had their 12th, 11th. Anyways, long walk home event, which they raise money for the shelter, and all the proceeds go towards clothing, food, housing these people. But they raised over $50,000 last Saturday.
Wow, go local shelter, man. That's a haul.
So funds raised will enable the shelter to expand its outreach and services. El Camino Homeless Association has announced the success of its Long Walk Home fundraiser, which took place last Saturday. Thanks to the generosity and dedication of the community, the event raised over $50,000, and these funds will make a significant impact on Echo's, Atascadero, and Paso Robles campuses, enabling the shelter to expand its outreach and services to better serve individuals and families experiencing homeless. Man, I'm going to get all jacked up. This year's Echo has helped 131 men and women and children get back into housing this year.
That's great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's really good.
So we got actually a walkthrough last week with Austin. I've never been to the homeless shelter there in Atascadero, and it's pretty cool. So they have these guys, and when we talk about vintage, these guys are rocking and bringing back the old chopper beach cruisers. So they got these big old ape hanger bikes, that they cruise around. They had in the building where they stay. I think they housed. What'd they say they housed? 20 beds there. They're well. The Tascadero is more of a group housing. There's no doors on the rooms. There's more than that because there's like 5 or 6 beds in each room.
I think they said they house like 20 or 30 people in a Tascadero, and then in Paso they house about 50 plus.
Yeah, so they've got a garden there in the Tascadero. They've got a little playground for the kids because they also house the families there. They've got the community shower there, which you don't have to be a resident there, but you can still use the shower. And there is like I said, a couple of the bikes with the ape hangers. There was a gentleman out there that just got a new drone. He's flying his drone, but it was a pretty cool. And then they have their orchards. I walked to the front. They have apples and it looked to be peaches, I think, in the front. And then the one in the Paso, they overtook where the pool area is, and that's an outside kind of a recreational area and, playground. And there's some sort of garden there somewhere too. So good job there, community coming together and raising over $50,000 for the long walk home. So
well, Tracy Gallagher, good morning.
Good morning, Tracy.
Tracy Gallagher says Cal Poly is having the rodeo on the beach tonight.
oh, tonight's breakawaves.
That's it, yeah. So.
Oh, that's tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Dang it!
Yep.
What time is that at?
What time is it at, Tracy? Is it Tracy or? Yeah. Anyways.
That is so cool. So obviously Cecil being in the equine industry, have you ever been to one of these things?
No, I haven't been to the rodeo on the beach. I mean, I think I got bucked off once.
So I think last year was the first one, right? Was last year the first one or the year before? Ben came in here from Cal Poly and explained the breakaway, which they basically bring down. They take the rodeo and they take it to the beach, which last year they did kind of towards on the Oceano, like towards like the Mexican. There's a Mexican restaurant there on the corner that goes to the first entry where you can drive onto the beach.
Oh, in Pismo?
Oceano. Yeah. But they did it somewhere between Finn's and the other entrance. Anyways, they brought in the panels. They brought in the rope. They had broncs. They were bucking some broncs there last year. And they had the panels went into the water, obviously, so that way that's the backdrop of the arena.
Yeah.
So you have a 3/4 of the arena there in the back, and the fourth is the ocean.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's kind of interesting.
So they always do cool stuff during football season. So I can't go, but you should. You should go. You should check it out.
Yeah, I'd love to go Cal Poly, go rodeo.
Cecil, you have an event coming up this weekend.
Yeah, we do. So there is a Fall Fest barrel race. My good friend Brian Bobson's putting it out. It's going to be over at the Loftus Arena, and it's September 7th, 2023. Time only is from 8 to 10. Youth starts at 11, followed by the 500 added open 4D barrel race. Enter on Saddlebook, and you can go there. There's buckles and awards. It's kind of an all-day event, and it's presented by A&B Ranch. It's at 3965 Buena Vista, and that is the Loftus Ranch. So they're going to be barrel racing. The El Red Rooster will be out there slinging some tacos, burritos, probably some breakfast burritos. But I think it's a pretty good event from what I hear. There's like 150 people signed up, which quite a bit. That's a lot of horses. Some people bringing out 2 or 3 ponies to run. So if you're into barrel racing and you want to watch some fast horses, or you just kind of want to check it out and thinking about getting into it, go out there and check it out. I don't know if, just ride around, check it out and see what's out there. Any young kids out there that are thinking about barrel racing, go see some people that know how to do it. Most people, 99% of the people that run barrels, or anybody that's in the equine or anything in agriculture, are always so helpful and really want to help the youth. So can't say enough to get out there and be a part of agriculture. So the Fall Fest barrel race next Sunday.
And Saturday. We live in that area that has, like you said, I mean, there's all kinds of, different events on the weekend that pertain to equine, horses, rodeo. There's something somewhere between, the Loftus Ranch, right? between
Gymkhanas.
RCR,
Yep.
between the
Wranglerettes.
between the fairgrounds, at the Heritage Equestrian Center. Obviously Creston does have some stuff that goes on out there.
Did you mean October 7th?
October 7th.
Okay, yeah. Kelsey's asking. Sounded like you said something else.
Oh, I said October 7th, and I said October 8th too. But folks, that's the Peddler's Corral and Escalar Wines open house. So after you go do some barrel races and your little sort, go down there and get some cool stuff at the Peddler's Corral and drink some amazing Spanish wine that Escalar Wine puts out. That's in Templeton, 419.
And you guys spend more than $200 at El Red Rooster, Cecil's going to give you a shirt.
All right.
Yeah, $200.
Yeah, spend $200 at El Red. Matter of fact, anybody comes in and spends $200 at El Red Rooster between today and Sunday, right?
That's right.
Cecil's going to throw you an El Red Rooster shirt.
Woohoo!
Right there, boom.
Bam.
Come down, feed your family, spend $200, you're going to get an El Red Rooster shirt. I mean, come on. It's that easy. And you could say, hey, guess what? I'm an El Red Rooster.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then the Cal Poly Rodeo is at 6 o'clock.
Sunset.
6 o'clock, yeah, 6 o'clock.
That's going to be cool. If you guys, if you want to go down the beach, there's some really cool. Well, first of all, you're supporting rodeo. You're supporting a local university. You're supporting, Cal Poly rodeo athletes, and you're at the beach. You're at the Big Blue. I mean, that's the biggest energy source that we have, on the Central Coast is the Pacific Ocean. You're out there just checking it out.
Do you think getting bucked off at the ocean beach sand versus getting bucked off in an arena dirt hurts less?
Well, if you're on where the waves go, that's kind of a hard pack. That's pretty a little hard where the other stuff they fluff up, but some of that sand's pretty soft, and getting bucked off kind of sucks, but it's not that bad. I mean, the first
only if you
time
land on your head.
Yeah, but it's like the first time you get bucked off, you're like, oh, you get,
God, did I break my back?
Well,
where's my arm? Oh, there it is.
You come off tense, and that's the problem. You come off tense, you're all worried, and then you hit and you're tense. But once you get bucked off a couple times,
unless you smoke marijuana,
well,
then you're a little relaxed.
Well, you drink, but then you start getting bucked off, and then as you're coming off, you kind of know how you're gonna fall. It's not, and then like you get tense, and then you're like, you pop up, you're like, that wasn't that bad. It's kind of like stacking on a bike, bike's a little different, but when you're skiing, you're going, and you're mobbing, you wipe out. First but after a couple times you wipe out, you're like, yeah, it's no big deal.
No big deal.
Sometimes you get jacked. I mean, that's just the nature of the game. I mean,
it's like when you're snowboarding, you're trying to rip around and your back blade catches you and it flings you down and smashes your head on the back and
catch an edge. Yeah, that sucks.
Your eyeballs go in the back of your head and you go, what the hell?
That sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I literally this was a few years back when we were going to do our snowboarding lessons, right, or thinking about it. And I was sitting there watching this, and this kid comes down, and I'm sitting there going, they're like, oh, that looks pretty easy, this and that. And he literally come down right in front of me, caught an edge, and went, wham! And I literally watched his eyeballs go back to his, like that, and I went, okay, that does not look familiar.
Nope, that's why you don't snowboard.
And then, of course, the next year we did it, and man, dude, I was sore for
a couple days,
man.
Yeah.
Days, and I could, I mean, I'm not that limber, at all. So getting down there to do your bindings, I was like showing it to my wife. Hey, do that,
babe.
Oh, dude, I'm like, this is too much damn work, man.
Did she tighten them up, or did she make them loose so you fell?
She tightened them. She had to tighten them up so that way they'd stay on my feet. But I mean, I think I went down once during the school. They go like a half a day school.
Yeah.
And I think I got down once or twice, but after that, I was like, dude, I'm done, man. This isn't fun. So after that, I went back to the normal skiing,
Yeah, skiing's where
long
it's at.
poles, long skis, and man, I can rip. I can rip on the regular skis.
Can you?
Yeah.
You want to do a kamikaze KT
downhill race?
Let's do it.
Downhill race?
Yeah, you and I. What do you want to bet? I'm gonna smoke you.
Bottle of tequila.
Oh,
2.
geez.
1.5.
Oh, God.
Okay, loser.
Here we go again.
Loser goes on camera and admits that they are the fan of the other team.
Okay, let's
So
do that.
you have to get the loser gets a logo tattooed on your chest.
Maybe
I love Cowboys on right on their chest.
Fake one. I'm like,
No, it's got to be real, man. It's got to be the real logo. It's got to be the real star.
Oh my goodness.
I love Jerry Jones. Hey, did you hear your boy is trying to get on the Jets?
Oh, the Kaepernick?
Yeah.
You know, they would be smart. That guy's been pushing, and
dude, nobody's gonna give that guy a chance.
Yeah,
nobody.
No, he kind of shot himself in the
That
foot.
That guy started a revolution, man. And so he's. Matter of fact, I had it pulled up, but now I can't find it.
You know, it's ironic that he was exercising his First Amendment right, free speech, and it went against the grain, and he started this movement, and he didn't really follow up on his movement. He just did it as a protest. I mean, I think he'd spent some money to kind of help some people out, but didn't start anything to really help it out. And now he's a black sheep.
Yep.
I mean, he's got talent. So I was thinking about this the other day because, just read up on this and that. And he penned this letter saying, hey, just put me on the practice squad. I got some references, and he named some coaches' references. If he got on the practice squad and he went to the game, would he kneel or would he stand up?
I don't know. Well, look at Deion Sanders last week with Colorado.
Is he kneeling, standing? I didn't know.
He had two players knelt during the national anthem, and he benched them. Or no, he suspended them. Yeah, he suspended them. This was last weekend.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, he suspended them, and I don't know for how long. But let's talk about Sean Payton. I mean, Sean Payton, the Saints coach, took him to the Super Bowl with Drew Brees, and now gets smashed last weekend. Gets smashed by the Dolphins, 20-70. So how come nobody got fired there? You know what I'm saying?
I think they're still shocked.
Are they going like this? Okay, let's see. No, we can't fire him. We need them. Okay.
Yeah.
What about the water boy? No, he's a good one. He's been here with. Okay. I mean, they've got to fire somebody.
They're all hiding.
Somebody.
Everybody's hiding right now.
I'm like, dude.
At least they scored. Imagine if it was 70-0.
What was? Let's see. What was the records? It was. I just had it pulled up. Damn it, right here. Okay, so the most. So they tied 70 points versus is an all-time high. Okay, most NFL game in 60 years, right? You got the fourth. This is the fourth 70-plus game in NFL history. The last one was in 1950. Was the Rams, and they scored 70. In 1966 was the Washington, was 72, and in 1940 the Bears 73 in an NFL championship game. 73. That's just an ass whipping.
Yeah, that's a championship game, no doubt.
That is just his first team in NFL history with 5 passing TDs and 5 rushing TDs in a game. Damn. Second team in NFL history with the multiple players with 4 TDs in a game. And the second team since at least 1940 with 300-plus passing yards, 300-plus rushing yards in a single game.
That's crazy.
In 2021, 49ers rushed for the least amount of yards in NFL history. That was just an extra little spurt. I don't know where that came from.
Yep. Speaking of stats, let's go Templeton Eagles volleyball.
Yeah.
Crushing it. They're doing good.
Matter of fact, did you see the news clip on the? Look at this. What does this say? Where are we at? They said. Anyways, it's the news headline says Templeton softball beats what you were going to say.
Volleyball.
I know. But I was sitting there looking at that going, wait a minute.
I think I said volleyball. But yeah, the softball, they're pretty good too. And go Eagles.
Let's see. Did they take it off? They took it off. I was just looking
Go
at
Hounds,
this.
go Cats.
Oh, they did. They took it off. They changed it. Templeton girls volleyball team beats Arroyo Grande. So, and that's a pretty wicked sport too.
Volleyball is fun.
Yeah. Do you go to the games?
But volleyball is just kind of a fun. It's just cool. I mean, it's just volleyball's fun. And just
And some of those girls you look at, I mean, they're tall. They're like basketball tall, and they put them at the front of the net as the guards.
Yeah, the blockers.
And then some of those girls, they're just stout because they're jumping all the time. Dude, their quads or their calves are like massive, And, you know, it's like then they spike that ball and it's like you smash down there and smash your nose.
Those girls get aggressive, man. They throw down. I was watching, I think it was Kentucky and Alabama. They had like one of the longest rallies, and they were just, it was about 2 minutes, and they were just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, diving for the ball. Is really, it's really amazing to see how athletic these people were and how aggressive they were.
And how quick they can move.
Yeah, totally. And they're,
and how
trying
quick
to
they can
spike
pop
it
it.
soft. Oh man, they were just like, that was amazing. So hats off to them. It's anytime, whether you care for the sport or not, if you are an athlete and you do appreciate athleticism, whether it's your gig or not, but just to watch rallies, just to watch people compete in their sport at that level and certain things. And it's amazing to see that they're at the top of their game at, tennis, golf, water polo, lacrosse, just football, any sport, basketball, soccer, just watching them. It's like, it's cool. It's good to see them having so much passion playing those sports. And we're really lucky we have such a good, in the North County with Templeton, Paso Robles, Atascadero, even Shandon. There's a lot of strong, good athletes, and they're obviously progressing. A couple of weeks ago we talked about the young gentleman from, I think, Paso that's on the Vikings, and this is
you got Josh Allen, and then you have Elijah Cooks from Atascadero.
Yeah, go Elijah.
Over there on the Jags.
Yay! Wow. It's great. It's good to see him in this little small town. See them starting young, a little bigger, and all of a sudden, boom, they're in the show.
Well, so we're talking football. So next week, Tascadero comes to Templeton. Oh, so that's going to be a big showdown.
Big time.
So maybe the El Red Rooster should be slinging some tacos.
I might have to go to the compound and just hang out.
There you go.
So
go over the Well, we're gonna start big. We're gonna start like at 3.
Oh, that's pretty.
Slinging some cornhole, put some chicharrones on there. It's going to be fun.
That's chicharrones?
Yeah, chicharrones.
Well, I'm just going to come from that. I'm just going to pull up in the truck and just close it up and eat your chicharrones.
This is, like I said, this is going to be a big rivalry. Templeton has to get through tonight. They're going up against Cabrillo. Cabrillo is 0-5, but, they've got a quarterback that is in the Ocean League. He's already almost at 900 yards passing.
Dang.
And 900 yards passing. They just played Santa Maria last week. They played Santa Maria last week. Why did I say slow? That was weird. But then obviously they lost. They lost the quarterback, Anthony Chavez, which thoughts and prayers out to him for
what happened?
Speedy recovery. Everything. A lot.
Oh God.
Yeah,
that's a lot. Everything's a lot.
Yeah, right. All in the knee, the leg.
He's gonna make a full recovery.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely make a full recovery, but it's gonna be a little bit of a time. So they moved up. Harrison is taking the spot, which we found this morning when we were with Coach Crow just now, and
go Coach Crow.
Yeah, they're looking for a W tonight, so that way they can go in. And Tascadero is continuing their path and their trend from last year. So it's gonna be a packed house next week. So I can't wait.
Wow.
So, right on, man. What's 8:30? It's time to boogie. You got to get to the El Red Rooster there in Templeton, downtown Templeton.
Yeah, the El Red Rooster will be open
today?
11 to 5 or 11 to 6. Tomorrow 11 to 6 and Saturday 11 to 6. 3rd and Main, Nature's Touch parking lot.
And remember, you spend $200.
Free shirt.
You're getting a free T-shirt that says El Red Rooster.
That's right. So tacos, burritos, tortas, quesadillas, bean dip. I don't know. I'm probably going to make some special tacos today. Probably some stuffed pasillas with cheese. I don't know. I was shopping last night. I was like, oh, that sounds good. I'm ready.
And ask them for the hot stuff. Right?
The hot stuff, yeah.
You want the hot stuff. Ask for the hot stuff. Tell them that you don't want none of that white boy stuff. You want the hot stuff.
No blancas, no gringas.
Do you want the stuff that your ears catch on fire?
That's right.
Right? They burn your ear hairs out.
That's right. Don't mess around.
Right on, brother.
All right.
Thanks for coming in, man. All right, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew. We have a lot of fun with you. We're over there on YouTube now, so please go over there. We're trying to build that channel and get off this FB, and build the YouTube. We can have a lot more fun and a lot more stuff. We can say a lot more things without getting in trouble. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, The El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite Pest Control, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Borhone Auto, Paso Robles Furniture, and Kennedy Club Fitness, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Veux-tu danser avec moi?
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.